So out comes a new report today. And this is secondhand, so take it how you will. But I found a couple different sources that are referencing the same report, where a Venezuelan soldier comes out and says this was not a normal attack. They were not using what they would call conventional weapons. They had drones that nobody had seen before. They said they were using sonic weapons that were causing their ears and noses to bleed, that would immobilize them, that anybody that tried to shoot back, that was just brave enough to shoot back, that they would just get completely annihilated, vaporized, disintegrated. They're just done. GG. That basically 20 dudes rolled up in 8 helicopters, kidnapped the president, took out over 100 soldiers. Over 100 soldiers, and got out of there with the president with no injuries. That's straight up out of Call of Duty shit. That's more impressive than a video game to me. I mean, that's just wow. So let's listen to that. I've got it up here. I've got 2 different interpretations from that same report. So I just thought this was wild. It seems to be going kind of viral right now. Let's see. Here we go. This is one of the guys
that was protecting Maduro has spoken, and you got to hear what he said. It's in Spanish, but I'll translate. Also, Trump announced that, the cartels, they're going after him in Mexico. The whole vibe of Latin America has changed because of what happened in Venezuela. And now that we're getting first-hand accounts from people that were there, the soldier says they didn't hear him coming. He says the Americans had technology superior to anything they've ever seen. Everything that they were using for radar, for anything, was completely taken offline. They had drones, and the drones were taking out bases and taking out things faster. They didn't have no technology. They've never had to fight against drones. He also talks about that there was only 8 helicopters. There was only 20 men that were sent in. And those 20 men killed hundreds of their men. And none of those soldiers were injured. He talks about it felt like they were firing 300 rounds a minute. Nothing they've
I think he probably means per second, because just for the record, 300 rounds a minute is not a lot.
Ever seen. Nothing that they can compete with. And then he also talks to the fact that the Americans had some kind of sonic shock boom that was sent out, and everybody immediately started bleeding profusely out of their nose. They couldn't even gather themselves because whatever was sent at them made them fall to their knees and vomit blood out of their mouth and out of their noses. They were incapacitated immediately. He says he never wants to go through that again. Doesn't want to have to fight with the Americans again. He's sending warnings to everybody out there that you think you can fight the Americans. You don't even know what their weaponry is like and what they're capable of. 20 men took out hundreds, and that's starting to spread all through Latin America. And now they're not saying, if you want me, come and get me anymore. They're like, oh shit. Especially after Trump says, hey, Mexico, you're on the list too.
You're telling me we got weapons that are just straight up demoralizing enemies to the point where they don't even want to fight back anymore? Hell yeah. Why aren't we doing this before? We're just breaking out sonic weapons, causing people's eyes and ears to bleed, causing them to be immobilized and be like, I'm done. I'm done. First of all, when is Michael Bay going to make the movie? I'll be the first person in line to see the movie. I'm going to be the dude camped out a night before to watch the movie of the Venezuelan raid. I don't even know what they're going to call it yet. I can imagine in my mind, Michael Bay makes this. You got eight Chinook helicopters rolling up, and they've got Black Hawk helicopters like flanking them. Next thing you know, a bunch of fucking orbs come out, and now you got all these orbs floating around, and they're just frying people. Zapping them, shooting missiles down, directed energy weapons, frying their brains. And the best part, everybody gets out, just like a hero movie, and it's all real. Just inject it directly into my veins, use the mind chip and download it into my brain. I want it, and I want it right now.
Well, I want you to know what they are telling you is absolutely true, understand?
They're going to do all of that. Well, what choice do we have? I'll send you a video. You can draw your own conclusions. Mr. Nobleto Rodriguez, we surrender. We have no option. Look, they have more technology, much more weaponry. We're not prepared. Here today, people were returning their rifles that they voluntarily handed in. People want nothing to do with it.
People don't want to fight. People don't want to... it was quite ugly what happened in Caracas. But see, warrior neutralized, all the force we had to respond failed. No, they shut down the entire electrical system, took out the radars, took out all the e-glass. People were scared. Only one person grabbed an e-glass, and when he fired it, a drone immediately detected him, and well, they died. They killed them all with one single bomb. Here on January 23rd, one guy hero tried to be a tough guy. He shot that crap. He took him out, and the drone soon returned and dropped a bomb. Well, it blew up half of this area. There are many dead, many people burned, many people injured. And I'll send you a video. There are around 100 dead, around 100 military dead. They threatened that the next ones. That was just 8 helicopters, only 8 helicopters, they said. And it was true because there were only 8 helicopters and 20 men. 20 men who killed 300 men. I mean, 32 taken out in one single devastating blow, more than a few presidential figures, a handful of civilians. And there were only 20 of them. But the weaponry they possessed, man, these were weapons, my buddies tell me, that could fire over 300 rounds, man, per minute. They were weapons that those guys were just too quick.
This is just honestly, I'm just gaining aura just from being near it and absorbing the energy as a fellow American that talks about advanced technology. Because what's important about this is it goes to show that we're right about the United States has technology that like the rest of the world doesn't understand. We actually spoke about this exact technology that they're describing here, where they're talking about immobilizing the people, making their eyes bleed, all this crazy shit. I was actually recently talking about it. In fact, I got the video ready to go here for y'all.
Pentagon scientists have finished testing on an early weapon that can make laser plasma balls talk.
Stop, or we will be forced to fire upon you.
It's called the laser-induced plasma effect, and it's made by the Joint Non-Lethal Weapons Directorate. So what they've done is basically created a laser that can shoot out to a certain distance, and they can pipe in sound waves through it, and actually make human voice sounds and commands.
Stop, or we will be forced to fire upon you.
Now where this becomes useful is around an area where you want to keep a perimeter secure. So essentially you can shoot out this laser, you can then talk to the people on the edge of the perimeter rather than sending troops out there and tell them to get away, or you're going to shoot, or get away, or they're going to use other means to deter them. And that same laser can be used to actually target the individual.
Wait, chat, why are y'all acting surprised? Y'all didn't know we can fry people's brains with this shit? I'm telling you, you're not... I mean, am I just bad at my job? I mean, you know what? This might be my fault. This is probably my fault. I've been holding back. I've been trying to say that we can fry people's minds with laser beams and shit, and we can make plasma balls that like people are going to think are ghosts and stuff like that. Have I not been clear? I probably haven't been clear. That's probably my bad, guys. So yeah, we can make crazy laser beam plasma balls that are like talking people's minds. We can fry people's brains. We can incapacitate them, immobilize them. We have AI that we can use that is literally like the drone is flying up there. I think I did the video last time. The drone is flying up there and it's mapping everything, like the whole city. And the AI is tracking every single moving object. So when he's talking about like, hey, the dude jumped out and like it disintegrated him. Like, yeah, like the moment that they saw that guy was moving towards an aggressive position, a Reaper drone could already just fired a missile. I'm just saying hypothetically. It could even be some way crazier shit than that. You know, a directed energy weapon could just fire down on somebody and just it's over from outer space. From outer space, chat. So when I listen to this, I just go, oh, we're going to get vindicated. I mean, I doubt they break out the plasma orbs that are teleporting airplanes. But at this point, why not have some fusion or alternative powered drone that can do these things just have to have a weapon on it, and it has to be synchronized up with the Gorgon Stare system with the AI built in, the Asterisk Lockheed Martin AI. And then, yeah, they can just, have plasma balls talking to you, fry your brains, make your eyes bleed. Those are like the better outcomes if we're just going to be perfectly honest. This is really just like some people are pointing out, this would be like the old technology that we're breaking out just to flex a little bit. But like, oh, you thought you were safe in Caracas in your safe house inside your military base in your capital city? No, we can turn off all the power in the whole city. Your super advanced radars, those are just completely disabled and useless as well. And then also we can go ahead and just make people think they're being haunted by evil spirits and shit, which is just like psychological warfare. Keep Summer safe, chat.